Have you ever wondered what was the first physical church ever established? Well, I'm very inquisitive, so I'm always curious about everything and anything. Today, you will be finding out about this church right here. Let's get started. Dur Euro Church, located in Syria, was the earliest known church that we know about, and this church was established around 233 through 256 AD. It was a private home before turning this church into a Christian place of worship. This building started off as an ordinary home. I'm guessing ordinary means one of the houses you probably staying in right now. The house was transformed into a dedicated place of worship with a large meeting wall, a baptistry, and a religious artwork. Now, the walls of the church was decorated with some of the oldest Christian paintings. Now, some of these paintings include the Good Shepherd, the healing of the paralytic, and the Baptist of Jesus. They probably had some old paintings. When I did my research, them was the only paintings that I had found out about. Now, around 256 AD, Dur Euro Church was attacked and destroyed by the Persian Empire. Now, after this event happened, the church was buried under rubble and it remained hidden for centuries. It was rediscovered by archaeologists in 1920. Now, once again, Dur Europe is one of the oldest surviving churches that we know about, and that was a place where they gathered to worship. It also demonstrates how Christianity adapted within the Roman world. All right, so that was just the history of the building. And now I want to get into the cool things that I really want to talk about. We're going to talk about the architecture of the building and how it was engineered. That's my favorite part of the thing. But like I said, you have to know the history of something before I can even talk about something. If not, then y'all won't be interested. Now, the structure of this church was part of a Roman-style mud brick house. It was a rectangular in shape and built using sun-dried mud bricks, with some use of wood and plaster for reinforcement. The house had several rooms arranged around an open courtyard, a common feature in Roman and Middle Eastern homes. Now let's get into the conversion into a church, because, like I said, it was a private home, just like original home that we have in our house. It was a private home but turned into a church. So how did they do that? When Christians took over the house, they remodeled for communal worship, changing its structure significantly. A central hall was created by removing internal walls to accommodate gatherings for worship. The hall had a flat wooden roof supported by beams, with possible plaster contained by insulation. Walls were reinforced to support additional weight after modifications. So comes next is baptistry. Now this right here is the most important architectural feature right here. A small room was transformed into a baptistry chamber. The baptistry contained a small brick and plaster pool, likely arched or covered to support the structure. The walls were decorated with some of the earliest known Christian frescoes, showing scenes from the Bible. The pool was waterproof using lime plaster, an early engineering technique to prevent leaks. I'm trying to see if this was around 233 through 256 AD. Because did they have waterproof? That's interesting. Did they have waterproof? Because I thought waterproof was something that was just recent. Unlike later churches that had basilica style layouts, this church followed the house church design with rooms repurposed for worship instead of a grand architectural plan. There were no large columns or vaulted ceilings, as it was designed to blend in with surrounding buildings for safety. Safety first, you already know. We gotta have safety first. Well, let's get into construction techniques and engineering. The walls were thick and self-supporting, designed to carry weight without requiring external supports like buttresses. Them S's right there, they be killing me. Buttresses. The roof was made of wooden beams and flat mud brick, common in Roman and Middle Eastern architecture. Walls were plastered and painted, an advanced method used to create the iconic Christian frescoes. Instead of building a new church, early Christians worked within existing structures, modifying spaces without completely demolishing walls. They did not tear down this church. They said, hey, we can do something with this. All we gotta do is like redesign, we just gotta re-engineer, we just gotta everything. We just gotta remodel this thing, we can do something with this. So early Christians was like, hey, we can do it. And look, they did it. It was like Pimp My Ride or something, or whatever y'all watch. hack your home. They ain't have to demolish none of that. They just reinvented this thing and turned it into something that looked like brand new construction. Houses were not originally designed to hold large congregations, so modifications were made to strengthen walls. Early hydraulic engineering methods using lime-based plaster were used to prevent water damages. The church had no grand exterior features to avoid drawing attention from Roman authorities. When Dura faced a Persian attack, walls were reinforced, but the city was ultimately abandoned. So there you have it right there. That was the first earliest known church built. So I would be interested to go to Syria to see one of the first Christian churches. I would like to research what was the first church to be built without being a home, without being a car wash, without being none of that. It was originally built to be a church. It was designed to be a church. I would be interested to see about that. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all have any suggestions of what y'all want me to talk about next, how buildings was engineered, because that is what I talk about. And I talk about engineering stuff. And I'm just trying to get more into that. So just let me know what y'all would like for me to break down. I'm not going to convince y'all to like, comment, subscribe. If y'all like my video, then like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'm out of here.